speaking some people where just have them tongue and lick President Trump, but
of the conflict are too high, not just for Venezuela, but for the wider Caribbean.
No leader feels free to speak out because Trump's ability to apply punishment, whether through tariffs, through access restrictions, has left every country in shivers. And I'm in a position, as a former head of government, I'm in a position where I can say what I have said.
yes, bro.
The Prime Minister can't say that. No Prime Minister in CARICOM can say that because the retribution that would have been unleashed on them would have been instantaneous. The only retribution that can be unleashed on me is to revoke my U.S. visa. And if that is the case, well, so be it. But I believe that there are some things that have to be said, and they have to be said by persons who are in a position where they can say that. I am in that position. CARICOM Prime Ministers are not.
Meanwhile, Mr. Golding is firing back at the opposition People's National Party, following its call for the government to stand up for and unequivocally support long-standing principles of international law after the U.S. arrested the Venezuelan president. The former prime minister insists if the PNP were in government, its position would be no different from that of the Holness-led administration.
Well, the PNP is not in government, and therefore they are not subject to the constraints that I think face all CARICOM countries, but the PNP is also mindful of the risks of offending the United States. So it's one thing to tease the government and to pressure the government, but I believe that the opposition understands that if they were in power, they could not take a different position because the consequences would be too severe.
And to this CBN News follow-up now after years of...
But maybe Bruce Golding knows that the PNP did have a release the day before, I mean Wednesday. The PNP did have a release where them call upon the government and them speak their mind about the whole issue. So I feel that Bruce Golding never hear that the PNP did come out swinging against the invasion we're going down Venezuela. The PNP did come out, but when I hear Bruce Golding say if the PNP did in a position, well, I don't feel Donald Trump is much different from other presidents because if we check it out, most of the DNA, most of the presidents have the same DNA. Most of the presidents of the United States, them come with a certain genes, you know. That's why, that's why the American guard the office of presidency because it is something that them say. Anybody where are going at that seat there have to have that genetic connection whereby them have to have the genes for bully other small nation. That is a genes of the presidents of America. That is a genetic mutation, yes. Word, yes, acronyms. That is a genetic mutation of